And on this Monday, July 14th, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, two women are dead after a shooting at a Kentucky church. Jennifer King reports.
Police in Kentucky say a suspect shot and wounded a state trooper Sunday, then hijacked a vehicle, drove to a small church, and opened fire. The rampage started near Lexington Airport Sunday morning and ended 15 miles away at the Richmond Road Baptist Church.
4 individuals were shot on church property. 2 female victims were pronounced deceased at the scene.
Police Chief Lawrence Weathers.
The suspect was shot by responding law enforcement and was pronounced deceased at the scene.
The Fayette County coroner identified the 2 victims as 34-year-old Christina Combs and 72-year-old Beverly Gumm. Chief Weathers says an investigation is underway.
Preliminary information indicates that the suspect may have had a connection to the individuals at the church.
Relatives told the Lexington Herald Leader the suspect arrived looking for Combs' sister, with whom he shared 3 children, according to witnesses. When told she wasn't there, the suspect allegedly said, "Someone is going to have to die then." Audio courtesy WLEX 18. I'm Jennifer King.
Top church leaders in the Holy Land have condemned intensifying Israeli settler violence on the only entirely Christian Palestinian village remaining in the West Bank. Today's rare solidarity visit by the heads of the Greek Orthodox and Catholic churches follows incidents in the village of Taibeh. They denounced an incident last week in which they said settlers set fires near the community's church. They alleged that Israeli authorities failed to respond to emergency calls for help from the Palestinian community. In a separate statement, the patriarchs and heads of churches in Jerusalem demanded an investigation into the incident and called for the settlers to be held accountable by the Israeli authorities, who they asserted facilitate and enable their presence around Taibeh. Israel's military did not immediately respond to the allegations. Friends and church members in Colorado Springs are advocating for Shabnam Maliki, an Iranian asylum seeker detained by immigration authorities earlier this month. Maliki fled Iran seeking religious freedom after converting to Christianity and, according to supporters, quickly became a beloved part of the local community. Supporters say she has filed for asylum and has work authorization, but was unexpectedly taken into ICE custody. They're now working with an immigration attorney to secure her release and prevent her return to Iran. The U.S. Small Business Administration has launched its Center for Faith. The SBA says the center is designed to empower faith-based businesses, community organizations, and houses of worship with access to capital, counseling, and government contracting opportunities, adding as part of its commitment to ending federal discrimination against religious entities. The agency is also eliminating a regulation that had banned faith-based organizations from receiving SBA disaster loans. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, July 14th, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.